Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Skin damage is the biggest contributing factor to aging. Like I always say, prevention is the best skin treatment. By the end of this video, I'm going to help you guys understand how vitamin C can contribute towards skin damage prevention. So yes, we all know that vitamin C is a brightening serum. It makes you glow and it also helps to prevent and treat to some extent hyperpigmentation. But did you know that it also helps to prevent skin damage and stop the aging process? I'm going to run through the mechanism by which vitamin C is working. I'm going to describe to you guys how to pick the right vitamin C, what to look out for. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you guys the products that you should not be using vitamin C with. Stay tuned to find out more. So vitamin C, essentially, it's an antioxidant. And as the name suggests, it stops the oxidizing process. Now, what does that mean? There are free radicals that are in the environment that will land on our skin. And these free radicals are basically like half molecules. They're looking to become complete. So these half uncharged particles will land on your skin and look for a particle to become complete. And once they become complete, they cause damage. So they start mixing with your DNA, with the proteins in your skin. And once they've become a whole particle, they cause damage to whatever they've binded to. So what vitamin C is doing, it's providing a layer so that these charged particles cannot cross in through your skin. So it's protecting you against the oxidizing process, the oxidating process. Now, which vitamin C do you want to be buying? L-ascorbic acid is the pure form of vitamin C. It's the most stable, it's the most studied form, and it's the most biologically active form. So you're getting an ingredient which is super active and it's doing something. Now, there are other derivatives out there. There are other forms of vitamin C that you can buy, but they have not been studied. There's no research out there to prove the efficacy, to prove that they are biologically active. And, you know, when there is no studies, you can't prove how safe these products are. So what they do is they put in all sorts of stabilizing agents, loads of different excipients, and you don't know that if that product that you're buying is doing what it claims to be doing. So these derivatives can say that they are 10%, but in reality, when you apply them on the skin, there is something called bioavailability. And if the bioavailability is not 10%, you might only be getting 3% absorption. So the money you're paying for a 10% product, you're actually not getting 10%. So you're better off buying a product that has L-ascorbic acid as the vitamin C derivative. I didn't make this video to make suggestions to you guys as to which vitamin C product you should buy, but a couple more things that you guys should bear in mind when choosing the right vitamin C. Firstly is the packaging. So vitamin C is stable in a dark environment, in a dark and cold environment. When it's exposed to light or when it's exposed to heat, it destabilizes. So you want to make sure the product that you're buying is not in a clear bottle or packaging. It needs to be in a dark packaging. The other thing to look out for is the acidity of the product. So the pH. We want to make sure that this product is acidic. So you want to make sure that the pH is below 3.5. Only then it can penetrate through the skin and actually get the active form where it needs to go. So that is the second thing to look out for. And the last thing really is about the expiry of the product. So vitamin C tends to lose its color once it's oxidized or destabilized, and it turns into a yellow color. So if you find that your vitamin C is losing color, it's not the original color that it was, the clear product, and it's becoming yellower, orangier, or darker, then that product is finished, it's done. You don't want to be using that. It's not going to give you any benefit. Now, when choosing the concentration of vitamin C, it's important to note that vitamin C is only clinically effective and it's only clinically proportional to the concentration up to 20%. So what that means is up to 20% you will get clinical effectiveness, which means that it will work. Anything above 20% is not proportional to what it's representing. So if you're buying a product that's higher than 20% concentration, you're not gonna get the clinical effect that it promises on the bottle. So bear that in mind when you're buying the product. The other thing to bear in mind also is that products below 10% are not clinically effective either. So you want to be getting something between 10 and 20% to get the maximum effect from vitamin C. Now, vitamin C also has a half-life of 4 days. Now, what that means is that it takes 4 days for the product to start leaving the skin. So once you start applying it, you actually have a good long-term protection. It takes a couple of days for you to achieve that protection, but it actually gives you a long protection once you start applying it on a regular basis. Now, some of the products that you shouldn't be applying vitamin C with, the first one is benzoyl peroxide, and this applies to those of you who have acne prone skin and are most likely using a formulation with benzoyl peroxide to manage your acne. Now, what happens with benzoyl peroxide is that it destabilizes the vitamin C, making it clinically ineffective, which means that it doesn't work. So there is no point. If you're using benzoyl peroxide, leave the vitamin C. It's not for you at the moment. Another product which destabilizes the vitamin C is retinol. So for those of you who are having retinol, you don't want to be applying it at the same time as vitamin C. It might be that you can apply the retinol at nighttime and then apply the product, the vitamin C, in the morning. Still, you might find some destabilization between the two products as they interact. Now, the last set of products that you don't want to be mixing vitamin C with is other acids. So if you're the type of person that loves to use glycolic acid, salicylic acid, lactic acid for exfoliation, then vitamin C is not the best to be mixing because you're going to be it's irritating and you don't want to be mixing the products together and giving you that over acid exposure. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, guys. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions. Thanks for watching, guys.